Greetings, everyone, and welcome to Beyond the Ice. I am Drew Cano, the superintendent here at Hardin Northern. First off, I want to congratulate Mr. Foster for winning the renaming of the show. He earned a well-deserved half day off and allowed me to get back in the classroom again, which was a good experience. I missed the classroom. So good job, Mr. Foster. Due to Thanksgiving, this November edition is now the first December edition, but there will be a second edition released right before Christmas break. Just a couple of things from the board meeting. The first is from the treasurer's office. Mr. Hattery introduced the newest 5-year forecast for the district with positive outlooks on the finances for the district over the next 5 years. The full 5-year forecast and explanation of the forecast can be found under the Board of Education section on the school's website. If you have any problem finding that, just call into the school and we'll get you guided in the right direction. Also at the meeting, Mr. Hattery announced that a $750 stipend will be given to all full and half-time Hardin Northern employees in December. This was made possible by the Hardin County Insurance Consortium's above average revenues. This was a joint effort of the consortium, the Hardin Northern Administration and the Board of Education, and no tax dollars were involved. During the elementary news, Mr. Halsey reported that once again, Hardin Northern Elementary has been recognized by the U.S. News and World Report as being in the top 13% of public schools in Ohio. This is the second year in a row that the elementary has been in the top 15% in the state. That's a huge accomplishment for our elementary. Mr. Halsey wanted to make sure that he congratulated the students, the teachers, all the support staff that made the achievement possible. And for me, great job, guys. Also, Mr. Halsey reported that the Scholastic Book Fair took in a little over $6,000 in sales this year. That's huge because that earns over $3,000 in books here for the school, whether those be library books or textbooks. And we took in $250 in donations, which we really appreciate to help students purchase books. Mr. Halsey also wanted to remind everyone that the elementary Christmas concert is tonight at 6:30. So please come out and support our elementary choir and bands. And probably the biggest news, if you hadn't heard, the Grinch has returned. So videos, I'm sure, will be popping up soon. For the junior high and high school, Mr. Kaufman reported that the Polar Pantry is expanding. The Polar Pantry's had a lot of success, but we are expanding and adding the new Polar Power Up Packs for grades 7 through 12. This program mirrors the Meals to Monday packs that some of our elementary students have benefited from over the years. So we're really excited about adding this as a 7-12 program. We're hoping this will help our students get the nourishment they need over the weekend, but also help families out with the rising food costs that we're all facing. Also, during the junior high and high school report, Mr. Kaufman wanted to recognize our Elks Teens of the Month for October and November, which were Becca Allen, Mason Stewart, Heidi Troxel, and Justin Teal. They all attended a luncheon over at the Kenton Elks with Mr. Wilson back on November 19th. And I know this has been recognized a couple of times, but I wanted to say again, congratulations to Mr. Reeves, who was recently recognized at the Ohio Middle Levels Association Conference as one of a few to receive the Regional Teacher of the Year Award. Congratulations to Mr. Reeves. It obviously is well deserved for the time and effort that he puts into our district. Lastly, it was announced right before Thanksgiving that this year's spring musical will be Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory Jr. Good luck to all the students and especially to Miss Irwin on her first musical. I know it'll be great. And Mr. Kaufman wanted to wish all the students competing in sports and clubs good luck over the winter season. Speaking of sports, as crazy as it seems, we are already into the winter sports season. The high school girls are off to a hot 2-0 start after defeating Ada pretty handily last night. And the boys are looking for their first win this Friday when they host Elgin here at Hardin Northern. The junior high seasons are already a couple of weeks in, and youth basketball is starting to get warmed up and running. So good luck to all of our participants over the winter. And lastly, and probably closest to my heart, I know a lot of people here at Hardin Northern, I wanted to take a minute just to express our gratitude for the generosity and support that the local community, the small businesses continue to give us here at Hardin Northern. First, want to thank First National Bank for their donation to the HN Robotics program. We also had an anonymous $250 donation to the robotics program, so thank you to whoever did that. Another local small business that prefers to remain anonymous is also donating to help offset DC trip costs. We also want to thank Renew Carpet Cleaning for their generous $500 donation to the cafeteria. This helps cut down on student cafeteria debt, and we greatly appreciate that. And we've also received several anonymous donations to our Polar Pantry, but a special thank you goes out to the Hardin Solar Energy Center for their huge donation that was delivered to the school yesterday. It was pretty overwhelming, not what we expected, but the donation will help support both the pantry, but also our new Power Up program for quite a while. So thank you so much for that partnership. And obviously, we have a lot to be thankful for here at Hardin Northern. It's a great place to be a part of. It's a great place, in the district as the centerpiece. And it really is the people that make it the place that it is. And for that, I thank you. And that is it for this edition of Beyond the Ice. The second edition for December is scheduled for Friday, December 20th, which is our last day with teachers before break. So everybody have a great day and go Bears.